We're going to be looking at the documents. I'm at war.gov/UFO. You just go to the UFO tab. Let's look at the pictures real quick. That's the Tic Tac that we're talking about. It looks like a helicopter. Oh, it's below the helicopter. Okay, it's right there. No fucking way. Oh, this is a rendered photo. Okay. I was about to say this ain't real. Still from a video captured near the United Arab Emirates. Right there. Right here. Surface of the ocean. I think they're in the ocean. Okay. Based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to the alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified, unidentified, unidentified aerial phenomena (UAP) and unidentified flying objects (UFOs) and any other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. Okay. Includes investigative reports, eyewitness testimonies. What year was this? 1977. Letter of August 31st with enclosures has been received and appreciate the interest which prompted you to write. In response to your inquiry, this bureau is strictly an investigative agency. Um, I'm sorry I cannot be of assistance to you. However, you may be sure your communication will be a matter of record. Okay, so we got 1966, 1977. J. Edgar Hoover, FBI director. I'm very much interested in UFO flying saucers. Several weeks ago, a fellow employee received a letter from Arizona with a stamp on the back. Being interested in UFOs, I asked for the stamp and sent $3 for the issues of the AFSCA. Having received and read my first issue, I feel like it isn't just what it appears on the surface. I can't say why. My limited idea of how communists cooperated strikes it with back by them. Is that I consider myself a true American. I told my ancestors to go back to my great 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 grandmother was an Indian squaw, and I'm proud of it. If by writing this report my name could anyway be aligned with the Communist Party, I would like to know if there is any way I can get these things straightened out. I may be all wrong about my interpretation of this report, but I'd like to be sure since I expect I will get other issues as they come up. I'll be 63 years old in a few days. My husband passed away 4/30/65. I have worked as a manager of Rain's department from the In-Age Insurance Company 44 years this month. I'm a member of NECAB in very here. Oh, okay, it doesn't have the actual. Alright, so I'm just going to read the best I can. Several weeks ago, a fellow employee received a letter and a stamp on the back. Being included. Ask for the stamp. Oh, I can't read that part. Received and read my first issue, and I felt it was just what it appears on the surface, and I couldn't pay just why. With my limited idea of how communists equate it to stacks backed by them, I don't even want to have to read this. Oh my god. My great grandmother, who was an Indian squaw, I'm proud of it. Okay, that was just the same thing what the last one said. 1966, okay. Amazing experiences with spacecraft and other planets and their occupants by the greatest assembly of the contact speakers since our Los Angeles convention in 1959 at the Statler Hilton. Startling new photographic evidence and the biggest collection of flying saucer photos is displayed on the history of the saucer movement. Actual color movies and still photos of flying saucers. In person, people have had actual contacts with spaceships and their crews from other worlds. It is vital to the welfare and the survival of humanity in our time. Okay, so that's just a letter asking if they're going to RSVP. We're not reading this. Okay, these are just date and times that people gathered in this. These are stories. Oh, these are clippings of sightings and stuff from the 60s. They just clipped them together and put them in the file. Philadelphia Division by the letter of 1966 furnished Los Angeles Division. Flying Saucers International, which is of America Incorporated. The Philadelphia Division received the magazine from Mr. Jarvis. Okay. The letter of October 9th has been received. To respect for inquiry, matters pertaining to sightings of UFOs are not with the jurisdiction of the FBI. Your communication is of interest to another government agency. I am referring a copy of it. Okay. For the past 20 years, the United States have been having increase of the UFO problem, and nothing has been done about it. The Air Force has maintained that the sightings have been gas, light, weather, etc. But talking to some of the people that have seen UFOs, I'm wondering if the Air Force isn't lying. I'm not the only one wondering this. For the people that I have talked to say that after the Michigan sighting, the others would have not reported it to the Air Force if they did not see a UFO. Reports say that even the FBI agents have seen UFOs and has been denied by the Air Force. The report recently about the police officer in Ohio or Pennsylvania have serious family trouble, as well as being ridiculed by people because of a sighting, along with a fellow police officer of a UFO. I see this that the faith of our Air Force is beginning, and this is a terrible position, but as did Nazi Germany in the 1930s. Yeah, there was a thing about about Nazi Germany having a contact with aliens, which I think happened. I think that did happen because they were fucking a lot of shit up, and I think aliens just want to protect us from ourselves. You know what I mean? Like they want to be sure we don't blow each other up. Man, this is a lot. A few witnesses have reported seeing crewmen who have landed from the objects. Okay, so these are just accounts from 1966. And we're going to look at this. What year was this? It's the same year. 1947. So the shit that they released is just, oh my god, the 17 files. The shit that they released is just stuff you can find on Google. Launching orbs. Okay, this is more mainstream, so seeing orbs in the sky, emit launch, smaller red orbs, groups of 2 4 with 3 being the general consensus. I want to see an actual photo that they've taken. You know what I mean? But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna actually show it. Okay, this is an FBI agent account. 3 vehicles came to a gate, giving so and so trouble at about 3/4 of the windshields up. Saw a linear object with a super bright light on the east side of the object. The light was bright and white and bright enough to see bands within the light. The object was metallic gray in color. It did not have any wings or exhaust. The object was smaller than the 737, 1 to 2 Black Hawk helicopters in length, and was definitely bigger than a drone. The, the object was approximately 5,000 feet above ground level and moved east parallel to the ground. The object was visible for 5 to 10 seconds, and then light went out and the object vanished. Damn. He did not see the object as they were coming over the small bridge gate until they were going through the gate. Was annoyed when he first saw the object because the airspace had been restricted for drone tests they were going to conduct, and the second vehicle tried to get so and so to see the object but was unsuccessful. That night, a storm come through the TV, and the TV went out, and he was still freaked out and went downstairs to make sure all the TVs in the hotel was just not his. Had weird dreams and had trouble sleeping for 2 nights after he saw the object. Damn, I would too. So There was a UFO that went over New Boston Walmart when I was a kid, and it was so big it covered the sky. And there was a video of it online. The video scrubbed. There is no there's no video of it on the internet anymore, but there was, and I remember this video. Um, this was in 2013. It wasn't this. This is another one, but and I know the guy that runs this YouTube channel. I met him when I was working one day. He told me about his YouTube. He has 2 million views. I'm gonna get off though. I gotta go use the bathroom. We're gonna look at more of this later.